capitalizing on Nintendo's lack of foresight back in the day when they made their systems. They pretty commonly would put them out with cardboard boxes. For those of you who just threw them away like myself, this is one from Majoras Mask. The reason a lot of people threw them away is because they were made out of thin cardboard, and it's just kind of something you would tear open and just take the game. I was young. You would just take the game out and toss these in the trash. So they're not very future-proof, as you can tell. Even if delicately handled, a decade is still going to put some wear and tear on something made out of thin cardboard, which is a real shame that Nintendo dropped the ball back in the day, but good for custom game cases, right? So I ordered 15 games through custom game cases, and this is what they sent me. It's the same game case for Majora's Mask. As you can see, it's a pretty spot-on replica of the actual game case, which is nice. And if you open it up, you have a spot for your cartridge, of course, and above it you have a slot for a memory card, and then they actually included little arms here for a game pamphlet if you are fortunate enough to have kept those over the years, or you could just print some out, I'm sure. So the cases themselves are really difficult to open and close, which is a shame, because I've actually, this exact game case in this game, opening it, Majora's Mask went flying out of it because I have to apply so much pressure to open it. About the polar opposite you want when you're trying to protect your beloved games, which is a shame. That's no good. It's just a real chore to open and close these, which sucks, more or less. Also, upon closer look, the artwork and printout that's underneath there you go. Underneath this plastic here, you can very clearly tell is not printed on a professional printer. It's very much so printed on someone's home computer. You can tell by the print lines. The color is faded. So again, these cost about $4 a pop, so you can't dock too much for that. I was expecting a little bit better quality of product. However, if you are not the owner of them and you're a guest visiting my house, they look really, really sweet next to each other. Just at a closer look, they're not the greatest cases. Very disappointing. As for recommending the company or going through them if you're trying to get your N64 collection cased up, that depends if you're patient or not. The company's pretty much notorious for having very, very long wait times. Myself, I waited about a month to get them, which was a nightmare, going through customer service, trying to figure out tracking information. I spent about $100 on game cases and my apartment's locked access, so I was trying to make sure I was here when they were delivered so I could get them and they wouldn't be lost in the labyrinth of UPS or shipping or anything like that. That's a shame, because when you're going through a company and giving them money, you hope that they have decent customer service, and it was just really lacking and delayed and vague. So yeah, here's just for reference, here's one more game. If you can see, the print quality is meh. It's matte on Harvest Moon. It's not that great. You can read the text fine, but it is definitely bleeding and a little faded. The color's definitely faded. And the same issue with opening them. You have to force it open and force it close, which is not something you want when you're trying to protect something. So if you are a patient person, absolutely order one to start and see if they get the job done for you. Otherwise, I would steer clear of custom game cases. Hope this video helped you decide if you're on the fence. And yeah, happy holidays.